Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Herbert off of play action. Rolling to his right. Going deep for Diggs.
Well, we heard all week that they were going to put the football in the air a lot. The problem is that is now 4 interceptions, Charles, that he has thrown in this first half. How do you treat a situation? What do you say to your quarterback right now?
Boy, that's an interesting question because a lot of it depends on the head coach and the people making the decisions. You have to know your quarterback and know if he's mentally tough enough to have a chance to turn it around. Or is he a guy that maybe you've seen enough and it's time to go to the backup? But right now what you're rooting for is your defense to help keep you in the game, to give him an opportunity to get back on track.
Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Now a play fake. Rodgers. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Looking deep for Adams. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Xavier Howard.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Picked off by Micah Parsons.
And he's going to bring this one back for an NFC touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
I was going to ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert.
Got a man open. It's Chase.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the 1st half. Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. Being chased out left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this 3rd quarter in what's been a tight contest so far.
The AFC offense set to take their next drive.
And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. This one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And my goodness, enough. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And he's got some space here. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. They'll roll him out right. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and an AFC touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now Rodgers to try again after the pick six. He gets this to Davante Adams. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. First down, here's the run with Cook. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Rodgers. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Derwin James with a pick.
This defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown the first half. Haven't done so here in this half either. Blanketed the field going all the way back to the opening drive, and they come up with a pick right there.
Now, this one has been fun so far, as the Pro Bowl usually is. A lot of relaxed faces out there. 2nd and 10.
And going deep for Hill. And that would be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw here. Buying time to his left. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he cannot get rid of it. The NFC getting in there for the sack. Brian Burns, his 2nd sack of the night. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw caught by his receiver, Hill.
And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. A couple of first downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, looking for Andrews downfield.
He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not.
Myles Garrett showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Coming right, this is Cook on the toss play. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14.
I think it might be time to move to a different section of the playbook there because back-to-back runs, both for loss. Now they have 3rd and long coming up.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. He'll buy some time right.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this when I think the part of their plan was to hit him over the top with the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Now Rodgers, gotta have this one. Flush to his right. Going up top for Kupp. And incomplete on the deep ball. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the AFC is going to get the football back in great field position. Now the AFC going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Herbert on 1st down now. Flushed out right. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's the NFC with the football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Again, he was looking for Devontae Adams, but now it's 3rd down. Sliding out of the pocket. And that will be incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Rodgers to throw. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense for the AFC set to go now. That one complete to Hill. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. He's got his man. It's Andrews. That catch good for only a couple. With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now the NFC going to take a timeout, their 2nd, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. Out to his left. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Herbert. Forced out to his left. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Herbert now to throw. And going deep for Hill. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. defense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started. And it's great to see the stars all out in one place, but in terms of football, what's really great to see is a very entertaining Pro Bowl as we are tied in the fourth quarter.
And how many of these guys thought going into this game, after a pretty easy week heading into it, that the pressure would ratchet up now and someone has to make a play, which means someone will have a play.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. They're going to pass here with Herbert. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Herbert. And going deep for Hill. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
Hey, if looks could kill, you would be most wanted. On the run, yeah, running through my mind. Fatal by design, most wanted. You to die for. If looks could kill, you would be most wanted. On the run, yeah, running through my mind. Hey, fatal by design, most wanted. You to die for. If looks could kill, hey, look. For sure the most wanted in the Alameda County. I just took one look, I don't stand no chance. Now I'm in too deep. All it took was a glance.